Hi everyone, thanks for giving a very good response to my last video on kitchen time saving cooking tips. I truly appreciate that. In today's video, I want to share 15 time saving cleaning tips while working in the kitchen. This video will be very useful for working people who don't have everyday household help. In fact, for anyone who cooks regularly, because we know there is so much more exciting stuff to do than just spending time cleaning in the kitchen. I thought of making this video based on my experience and all the tips that I have learned over the years. I will also be uploading few more videos in the same series, so stay tuned for that. Without any further ado, let's get started. So my first tip is when you are cutting vegetables or peeling them, put the peels directly on a plate. This will reduce countertop mess and speed up the cleaning process. So here, as I'm cutting okra strips, I am putting it in the same box which had the okra in it. So this way my countertop will not get the sticky residue from the okra strip. Just one less step in our cleaning routine. My next tip is when you're cutting any fruits or veggies, wash the cutting board immediately after use and put it away to dry. It takes less than a few seconds and it will prevent bacteria from growing on the cutting board. By doing this simple step, your cutting board won't get stained and your countertop will also look less cluttered. Similarly, wash the blender jar immediately after use so it is easier to clean. What I do is that I just add a few drops of dish liquid to the blender jar, fill it halfway with water and then close the lid and run it for 10 seconds. This will easily clean all the stuck up stuff from the jar, and you can just rinse it with water and it gets all clean without much scrubbing required.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night.
My fourth tip is for any dishes, pots, and pans that you can't wash immediately. Fill them with some water and let them soak in there for some time. This will make it easier to clean it later because it will loosen the stuck up food and grease and you won't have to scrub much later. My next tip is while cooking tomatoes puree, make sure to cover it with a lid to reduce splatter and the mess around your gas or cooktop. When cooking lentils or beans, let them simmer first on medium heat for a few minutes and then pressure cook on medium heat and then high heat. Some people also remove this type of foam that happens while we are simmering the lentils, and after you cook it for some time, only then add your spices like turmeric, salt, and red chili, and then cover it with its lid and pressure cook on medium and then increase the heat to max. And you will see that this way when the whistle blows there wouldn't be any splatter everywhere. Now I have been using my instant pot to cook my lentils, so I don't have to deal with that whole process, so I recommend you buy that if you don't have it already. My next tip is To keep your frequently used dishes, pots, and pans as close to the dishwasher as possible. This will make it easy for you to unload it and won't take that long. I know the shelves and drawers of everyone's kitchen are different, but try to use this method to save time on unloading the dishwasher. Sometimes the food gets stuck to our pots and pans and gets burnt. So for that, you can use 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 2 tablespoons of vinegar and add some water to it to cover this entire burnt area, and then let it boil for a few minutes. And after that, you can turn off the heat and let it cool down. And if it's really burnt, then you can leave it for up to 24 hours. This will loosen all the stuck up food because of the chemical reaction, and next day you can easily clean it without um, using too much of elbow grease. My next tip is using drawer dividers. So this way your drawer will not look messy and you can easily find things when cooking. And I feel every minute of unnecessary work uses our precious gray matter, which we can use for more productive things. My next tip is to use shelf liners or dining table mats inside the drawers or shelves for easy cleaning. You can just take them out when they get dirty, rinse or wipe them, and your drawers and shelves won't get the stains from spices and oil marks. My next tip is to use silicone lid to keep your microwave clean from food splashes. This is a great tip and my microwave is always clean. It also increases the microwave's life because the pores don't get clogged. Next, you should ask your family members to help you whenever possible. Like you can ask your kids and spouse to put their dishes back in the sink once they're done with it. My next tip is if something takes under 1 minute, do it right away. For example, you can wash pots and pans while something is simmering and you're waiting for it to cook. So instead of just checking your phone, you could use this 1 minute to do a small chore in the kitchen. My next tip is to use a wide enough fabric or some type of a mat when you are rolling rotis or tortillas. This will keep your countertop clean from the dry flour mess. Some people also use this type of a silicone mat, and you can make a dough on it, and you can roll your rotis on it and then simply rinse it with water. And after you're done after you're done making rotis, just wipe it, and your countertop will stay clean. You won't have any flour.
She puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky. Just
My last tip for today is to burn a scented candle and listen to some music or podcast to make cleaning less boring. And once you're done with your cleaning task, reward yourself with a treat. Here I am enjoying my favorite kheer or rice pudding. I hope you learned something from this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in my next one. Take care and have a great day. Bye.